Welcome, lovely Aries, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal and turban seashell scrying, symbolic cards, tarot and oracle cards as divinely guided, and I also have a charm or charms for you at the end. Okay, lovely Aries, let's go ahead and roll and see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth the most loving, truthful information that Aries needs to know most. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, here. Okay, thank you. Who is Aries? Okay. Interesting. So, what I'm seeing right now, Aries, you're coming through with one eye closed and one eye partially open. It's almost like sleeping energy. Okay. Um, Something that you're sleeping on. Now, there is what comes through usually for me is stuffed animals when it comes to security. Okay. There's something in the lines of security. This could be a job, a business, a project. This could be school. This could be a person. This could be a place you live or some sort of situation that has to do with finances or making you feel secure. You are holding on to this stuffed animal. Okay. Now, here's the thing, this stuffed animal has both eyes open and it's smiling really big, but it's a sinister type smile, almost like um, very angry, but sinister at the same time. Now, this stuffed animal is looking out to like a crowd of other stuffed animals. So that could be other projects, other people. Take it how it resonates in your life. But it's like there's something here you're not seeing clearly that has to do with your security, stability somehow. It's almost like allowing something. What is the best way that I could say this, Spirit? I want to give you a good example. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's say, Aries, that let's say this is a relationship, okay? You have your thoughts in mind on a certain person, but you're not seeing something clearly about the person, okay? It's kind of like it's more of like a dreamy state because remember it was like a sleepy state in the beginning. So it's almost like being in dreamland or what I call la la land, okay? Um, Wishful thinking, something like that, okay? And while being in that state, not seeing the full picture and allowing whomever this person may be that you would be in a dreamy state about, allowing them to take the reins. And because you are like with everything, okay, with all of your sense of security, and it's almost like because of the smile and the anger. See, this stuffed animal, this is something else. The stuffed animal is away from you, like has its back turned towards you. You're holding it backwards. Normally, thank you, Spirit, I see stuffed animals when people are holding them, they're facing the stuffed animal, or at least it's in their hand, but it's always facing the person. The stuffed animal has its back turned towards you. Okay. So that's very significant here. It's almost like being in a situation, doesn't matter what it is, something that has to do with your security, being in a situation to where you don't see everything clearly and allowing the wrong person, the wrong job, the wrong situation, the wrong project, whatever, to make decisions, the wrong business partner, to make the decisions for you while keeping you like in a cloudy state. It's almost like a manipulative type energy. And because this stuffed animal has its back turned towards you, an example I would use here, again, is just an example. So let's use love again, okay? Does not have to be. But let's say, Aries, that you're in a relationship. Someone's with you for your stability only, okay? But they're making you feel like this is a dreamy relationship. This is the dream job, whatever, okay? They're manipulating you so that you don't see the situation. You don't see the full picture here. And while you're not seeing the full picture, they convince you to get a bank account with them. And then they rob you blind and you don't even know, right? Until it's too late. Just all kinds of stuff like that. That's what I'm getting here. This is definitely some kind of warning. Spirit, Holy Divine, let's go ahead and go to the symbolic cards. Please give me the top 2 cards for Aries. Please tell me when to stop. Please give me the top 2 cards for Aries. Please tell me when to stop. Yeah, because Aries, you were smiling. It's definitely dreamy. It's like, it's just like needing to open your eyes to a situation and see it for what it is, because someone's trying to come into your energy here that they may look like good stability. Okay. They may look like they fit the picture that it should be to you. Okay. But in reality, they're not. Regardless of how this is in your life, this could be someone offering you a job and it may seem like a dream job. Thank you, Spirit. But then if you take that job and you're not researching it and finding out the whole picture before you literally sign that paperwork and you start that job, then you're like, oh my gosh, what have I done? This place is a nightmare. You see? Something like this. Okay, it says sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. I'm telling you. Spirit's telling you, Aries, you need to see something clearly here. Something's getting ready to take place. It's almost like remember I said sinister? It's almost like a very negative energy trying to keep you from your path. We have personal productivity. Yeah, okay, so this has to do with your personal productivity. Okay, so here we go. Security. Someone or a situation coming towards you to throw you off course, to stop those gears that are in motion, to stop them. Wow. This is a stop sign. I definitely feel like Spirit's saying here, open those eyes wide. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's go ahead and go to one of the decks. Spirit, Holy Divine, which deck would you like me to use next, please, for Aries? This one, thank you. What would you like to tell Aries, please, about this situation? What would you like to tell Aries, please? Does Aries need to know? Hold on, Spirit's showing me something here. Okay, I see. Okay. Should you choose to move forward in whatever situation this is, some of you, depending on your timeline, you may already be in the situation. Okay. Take it how it resonates for you in your life at the time that you see this. But what Spirit is showing me here, it's like now your eyes are wide open, like super wide open. Okay. as in shocked. Your mouth is open, shocked, and I'm literally seeing you in vision, and you're looking down and seeing a masculine and a feminine together. Now, this does not mean it has to be love, right, guys? It does not mean that. That could be, you could have a business partner that is slipping around giving someone else part of the business money, something like that. But there's something that you will find out, okay? And I feel like what Spirit's trying to say here is, before having to go through that, if you haven't gotten to that point yet, Spirit's wanting you to go ahead and open your eyes now. Pray. Go into meditation. Ask for signs and synchronicities with anything, any type of situation, person, place, situation that is coming into your life. Okay. And if you're already in the situation, we're going to find out how to navigate this. Okay. Or if you mess up and you go ahead and step into that situation, let's see how this is going to play out. Spirit, Holy Divine, how is this going to play out for Aries? Should Aries, whoa, that one? Okay, thank you. So I have to take this one. It flipped over. I cannot make this up. Look, 8 of Cups, walk away. Aries, there's something going on here. You're definitely being, this is a warning. This is a definite warning. Stay clear of this. If you get into this situation, you feel like, oh, this is the perfect job. This is the perfect person. This is my soulmate, whatever it could be. This is a perfect school. Maybe some of you aren't used to getting downloads yet. Okay. Maybe some of you are still working on learning how to use abilities. Maybe some of you on your journey, you haven't walked into that yet. Okay. Maybe you don't know about synchronicities. I would definitely start learning these things if you do not. If you do know, I would work on developing your skills more. I'm always having to continually develop my abilities. Every time that I think, oh, I've got this down pat, then I'm given something else that I have to learn new. So that's kind of how it works for me. So we're always learning. We never get to the point in this 3D that we know everything. We can't. It was explained to me by spirit and extraterrestrials that our brains cannot hold that much information. It is not possible. Our brains would explode, literally explode. So, we're having to constantly learn in baby steps, the most that we possibly can in this human body with this human brain. Okay. But baby steps. So it's continual work until we leave this avatar. It is continual work. Every single day, we should be working on something with ourselves somehow, internally, externally, mentally, spiritually, something. Okay. And I feel like that's what Spirit's saying here. To really tap in body, mind, spirit, and allow Spirit to guide you. Any kind of new situations coming into your life, or if you're in a situation in this very moment that is kind of new to you, this is what Spirit's telling me. Now, here's what I have to say. I'm never going to tell a person to walk away from another person. I'm never going to tell a person to walk away from a job. What I will say is go to God. That's what I do. I listen to other readers because, I need guidance for myself. I don't usually pull cards and stuff for myself. I do get downloads and things like that for myself. But normally when I go to Spirit and ask for myself, I get very minimal because it's like I'm not allowed to know certain things until it's the right timing. But I can go ask for someone else and I get pages full of information, you see. So for myself, I do listen to other tarot readers, just a few that I trust, right? And I still, even though it may resonate, I still take that information always. If I feel it's for me, and I go to God, to the divine, and I say, okay, this is what this person said. Is that guidance? Is that for me in this situation? Okay. So, what I tell you as far as walking away, just make sure that you get your clarification from God. Okay. Or whoever you pray to, however you get your information. And if it's a job, always make sure. I mean, I can only recommend make sure you have money to fall back on for at least 6 months, back up. Make sure you've got your foot in the door somewhere else before walking away. Okay. You don't want to destroy yourself financially. Spirit, Holy Divine, tell me about this Eight of Cups. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Reverse or upright. I know it's sideways, but I'm not feeling sideways. Upright. Thank you. So we have death. Yep. Closing out a cycle and beginning of a new. Yep. I can't make this up. Like I literally feel like I could stop right here. I'm not going to, but that's how I feel. Okay, Spirit, give me more about this Eight of Cups and the Death card for Aries. Wow. Yeah, because whatever this is, when you walk away from this, or if you completely avoid it before, okay, hang on, I got one that went to the floor. If you completely avoid it before it comes, or like when it comes toward you, I definitely feel like you are going to be much more productive, whether that's job, whether that's uh, developing yourself, your abilities, whatever. Because I do feel like again, this person or this situation is going to keep you stagnant, try to hold you back. It's almost like I just heard piece of pie. Someone's wanting a piece of your pie, some way, somehow. That could be financially. That could be, if you are some type of mentor or someone that people would recognize you, they want a piece of that. Okay, so you want to really be careful. Okay, so we have 3 cards here, reverse or upright. Upright. And we have, okay, the Emperor. And I did ask as clarifiers for Eight of Cups and the Death. We have the Hermit. Reverse or upright. Upright. And we have Six of Swords. Okay, give me just a moment. Okay, so I feel like what Spirit's saying here, you see how the Emperor is facing towards this Death card. The Emperor is all 4 kings wrapped up into one in the tarot. All that wisdom, knowledge, compassion, building strong, sturdy foundations, a go-getter, strength. It's also it can be a father figure for some of you, or an authoritative role. This is your energy, okay? And I mean, you are taking on, this is what Spirit's showing me, you are taking on the Emperor energy, is what I'm saying here for this situation. Taking it by the reins. Some of you could be a business owner. But I feel like it's like you're looking back. So once you walk away and close the cycle out, there's going to be a time of reflection here. This is why we have the Hermit mode as well. That came out with the Emperor. A definite time of reflection. Looking back, see what you've learned. You see, this Emperor is sitting on all of those books, all that wisdom and knowledge. So I feel like it's definitely going to be a time to reflect. There's something within this you need to learn. Look, you need to learn. Sometimes you learn. There's something within this situation. This is something you're supposed to acknowledge. And you're going to reflect on this. And once you take some time out to reflect on why did this energy come towards you? Why were you offered this energy if it was a job or a home or something like that? What part of you allowed the situation to be in more of a dreamy state about it? And once you recognize these things, coming out of hermit mode, coming back out into the world and shining your light, your knowledge, your wisdom. And at that time, you'll be able to move forward to calmer shores. That's what this Six of Swords is, moving forward with the hopes of things being calmer. Tell me what the outcome is. What is the outcome once Aries gets to the Six of Swords energy, please? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Okay, thank you. Okay, we have Five of Wands. To me, that's headbutting. Five is also about positive changes. Okay, give me more. Tell me more about this Five of Wands, please. The outcome. Thank you. Okay. Reverse or upright. Upright. And we have the Magician. Perfect. I feel like Spirit's saying here that as you come out of this hermit mode and you begin, after you've reflected, you begin to realize where you messed up or you almost messed up, you almost didn't see something clearly here, so that you don't do it again next time, so that you can see the red flags. You're going to be moving towards what you hope is calmer. Some of you, this could be a literal move. Others of you, this could be emotional, like emotionally removing your energy, spiritually removing your energy from person, place, situation. And during that time, I feel like there is going to be like a situation. Some of you, this could be internal conflict. Did I make the right move? Did I make the right choice? But I feel like Spirit's telling you with the Magician, you are going to create, you're going to manifest your heart's dreams, goals, and desires as long as you take action towards them. If you stayed within an energy with someone where there was a constant headbutting, or you realize, too late that you went too far in a situation, I feel like at that time, because this is, for whatever reason, I placed this under the Death card, and you have the walking away here. You have the Emperor here. I feel like Spirit's saying some of you are going to be, I feel like Spirit's saying, don't be beating yourself up. Okay, don't be constantly like feeling bad and saying, did I make the right choice? Was I correct on what I saw? Did I receive, or did I interpret the downloads I received the correct way? Did I interpret the synchronicities the correct way? Was it a synchronicity? All these things I feel like are going to be going through your mind. It may tug at your heart a little bit. But I feel like what Spirit's saying here is, don't allow those emotions to take you backward. You need to keep moving forward. Because remember, this is about personal productivity. Walking away from whatever that was that you thought maybe bringing a sense of security into your life, because that security had its back turned towards you. It was not good for you. And by you realizing that, by you reflecting and realizing this, that this death had to occur in this situation to bring about a new cycle of new beginnings, focusing on yourself, focusing on your personal dreams, goals, and desires. You can manifest anything that your heart desires as long as you take action towards it. That's what I'm getting here, Aries. Anything else with this spirit before I go on? No. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and see what charm spirit would like for you to have. Lovely Aries. What do we have? Ah, yes. Yes, I can't make it up. Look, you have a heart with a nurse's hat on it. Healing. See, I'm telling you, you're going to feel like with this Five of Wands, some of you, especially if this deals with a particular person, okay? If it's a job, you may not, okay? This part may not be for everybody. But if this is involving a particular person in some form of relationship, I feel like that you're going to really be feeling it. I really do. Wondering if you made a mistake by walking away, if that's what you choose. And I really feel like Spirit's saying, Aries, heal that heart, heal it, because this is what Spirit's actually guiding you to do. Remember, that's your first card, 8 of Cups. Walk away, and then death, ending a cycle, brand new beginning. Okay, so don't allow yourself to sink into any type of heartache, thinking, like on your end, thinking that, I really messed up, or I really took the wrong path. Release that. Look at it as a lesson, okay? And then begin focusing on yourself. Body, mind, spirit, finances, okay? All right, I'm going to leave this here. Lovely Aries, sending you so much love, happiness, and success, my friends. And as always, find your miracle in everything. I assure you, if you look hard enough, you will find it. Much love.